Happy birthday, happy 18th birthday, my Korean son, Joshua.
This is Mr. Norris, my calculus teacher, math team coach, and white father. When I transferred to my high school in 10th grade, the one teacher that scared me the most was him. He was a towering figure that, between passing periods, would boom out, "Get to class or I'll kick your ass." In my first math team practices, he was an even gruffer man. He ran practices like a boot camp and made us say our embarrassingly low scores out loud in front of the whole team. And frankly, I didn't know if I liked him that much. But as I spent more time in math team and eventually had him as a teacher, I think I began to see the true character of Mr. Norris. On a nearly daily basis, he would schedule math team practices after school. And during those practices, he would have his own struggling kids come in, and he'd send one of us or go himself to take the time and individually reteach the difficult concepts. He may spend hours upon hours of his own free time organizing math contests, fundraisers, and our school auction so that our math team could fund our various activities. I began to see how much Norris really cared about his students. He's been teaching for several decades, and he could just easily retire right now. Yet he was still in his classroom, dedicating much more time to us than anyone would reasonably ask from him, because that's how much his students and his math team kids meant to him. This level of dedication from a teacher is really rare, and I can't overstate how much that has done for me personally. I came from a small rural school that really didn't care about academics that much. I was really shy. I didn't have that much confidence in my own abilities. But Norris encouraged me a lot, and the mathing community that he built helped me believe in myself, and it drove me to study really hard, and I was able to place 4th at my first nationals in my sophomore year. But more importantly than that nationals was when I gained a family that would stick with me throughout the rest of my high school years, and I'm sure will stick with me through my future years. A week-long math competition might sound like a really boring place to make friends, but through the memories of thrilling pool nights, edge of your seat rounds of set, 20 chicken nugget challenges at McDonald's, hyping up your school at nationals, cheering like crazy when one of your teammates places, and sobbing all our eyes out as the seniors, one by one, say their goodbyes on the last day. There's such a unique bond you create with the other kids at that competition. And without Norris, I wouldn't have any of that. The community, the belief in myself, and the best high school experience that anyone could ask for. He's always been there to support me through my proudest moments of accomplishment and my worst moments of failure. It's always a tradition for the senior class to give Norris a farewell present on the last day of nationals. My senior nationals was canceled because of, but given how much Norris means to me, I knew I had to get him something that would be meaningful and would convey how much I care about him. So my first gift is this picture I took in downtown Seattle. This was one of my first good shots when I was just starting out, and Norris once commented that he wanted it blown up and hung on his wall sometime, but he just kind of forgot about it. So I thought it would be a good idea to frame it and gift it to him so we can finally put it on his wall. The second gift is this book. It's a collection of pictures I've taken throughout my 3 years at math team. And when I first got interested in photography, math team was the first place that I took my camera to because I really had an interest in documenting math team moments. Some of my proudest work and my most meaningful pictures come from math team events, and the pictures I think have been my personal contribution to math team culture. My hope is that this book will bring back the good memories for Norris when he eventually retires. And lastly, this isn't actually for Norris, but it's for his wife. As a pastor's kid, I see how much my mom does behind the scenes for my dad to work as a pastor. And I know this is undoubtedly true for Mrs. Norris as well. She retired from Delta as a flight attendant this year, so I wanted to give her one of my Delta paper models that I've made as a token of appreciation that she doesn't get that often.
That's very nice of you.
It's the least I could do. Okay, so first I remember our first RPM option, or the second one. I had this picture and then you were like, oh, I wanted to get this blown up. And then you kind of forgot about it, so
Oh, it's beautiful.
I just had a copy line. So
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, such a talented boy you have.
So the second thing is, this is a book of all my pictures that I've taken throughout my 3 years. So it goes from the first nationals.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That is really special.
and I'm sorry that there's no nationals for my year at the end, but I did the best I could do, and
Oh my goodness.
our graduation pictures.
Oh
So
my
this is
goodness.
Brandon, Sarah, me, Shua.
Oh wow. That is really special.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How much I appreciate it.
Anyway, I don't care. I love this boy. I'm gonna miss
you.
him. He's a good boy. You raised a very good boy.
Thank you.
And then
You know that?
the last thing is, this is actually for your wife. So I heard from Jacob that she retired recently, and I make these paper airplanes out of cardstock, and so she works at Delta, right?
Yeah.
Or she did. So
Yeah.
would you give this to her? Because I know that behind the
Why don't you
scenes.
keep it in the bag?
Yeah, I'll keep it in the back, but
That is so nice.
I know that she probably does a lot behind the scenes that we don't see, and I feel like she maybe doesn't get as much appreciation. So
That's so nice.
I want
Such a good boy. He's a keeper, huh? Are you gonna miss him?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for giving me such a good boy. I loved him so much. And
Thank you for your
I'm
love.
gonna miss him.
Thank
I'm
you.
really gonna miss him. Stay in touch.
Can I have
okay?
another hug?
Stay in touch, son. I love you.
I will, for sure.
Yeah.
I love you. This is so nice. The twins are gonna look at this immediately when they get up. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Alright.